Welcome to Kaylo. My name's Richard. Today I'm going to take you through a morning mobility routine. This can be done as soon as you've woken up, or it can be done before you go into the gym. This is a really well-rounded routine that is going to help you warm up the joints, warm up the muscles. It's going to get you feeling better so that you can go out and attack the day. And it's going to really wake you up. It's a really low level of intensity, but it's really going to wake you up, wake the joints up and wake the muscles and just get your body moving in the right way. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to go straight into the classic cat-cow. We're going to have our elbows stacked under our shoulders and our wrists stacked under our elbows. And we've got a nice straight line going from here. We're going to have our knees stacked under our hips, and we're going to have our knees and feet hip width apart. From here, we're going to create a really nice C-shaped flexion through our spine. We want to think about drawing our belly button through to our spine and tucking our rib cage in and trying to split our shoulders apart. From there, we're going to go the opposite way. We're going to really think about driving our belly button through to the floor this time and flaring our rib cage, but at the same time we want to draw our shoulders down into our back pocket so we're not hugging our ears, flaring our rib cage open and really forcing my bum backwards, so to create that nice extension now through our spine. And we're going to go the opposite way. So do these at your own tempo, at your own speed. You can pause the video now if you want. You can take as many reps as this as you like. But just focus on the things I've already taught you. Do not hug your ears. Draw them down. Flare the ribs. And just feel the lower back opening up and stretching. Opening through here. The whole of the spine now, splitting the shoulders apart, and just take your time thinking about that range of motion. So just warming the back up, teaching the spine or reteaching the spine how it should move. And from there, we're going to do two more, and we're going to do a scapular push-up. So we're looking to create shape through our scapula by splitting our shoulders apart again and then trying to drive our shoulder blades together. But as you can see, in this position, I'm not bending my elbow. So I'm not going like this. I'm not trying to do a funny press up. I'm really locking my elbows out and trying to find range through my upper back. So driving the shoulder blades together, elbows locked out, spreading those shoulders apart. So think of it as the shoulders as an elastic band, and you're trying to really stretch that band across the shoulders so they open up. Let's go 5 more through here. So drive them up and squeezing them together. Let's go again. Drive them apart, squeeze them together. Let's go 2 more. Drive apart, squeeze, drive apart, and squeeze. Now, threading the needle. So we're going to place our forearm through our arm. I'm bending this arm, driving my forearm to the ground and trying to drive the shoulder into the floor. You're going to feel a stretch through your mid to upper back now. Some of you might feel it in your lower back. Reset. And again, driving through. Forearm on the floor. This time, hand comes up to the back of your head and you're going to rotate through your spine, looking up to the ceiling the other way, and thread that needle back through. Drive that forearm down. Take your time here. You do not need to rush this. Hand on the back of the head, looking up to the sky, rotating through that spine. One more time. Drive this shoulder into the floor. And back up. Let's swap sides. So thread the needle through, thread the arm through, drive this bottom shoulder to the floor, opening up through the ribs, through the mid back to upper back. Hand on the back of the head, let's look up at the sky, and again. Driving up, again in your own time, you do not have to go at my pace. Open up through the ribs, through the mid to upper back. Let's do one more. I'm looking up at the sky. Let's go. Thread the needle. And rotation through the spine, trying to drive the elbow up into the sky, looking up at the ceiling. Okay, from here, I'm going to go into a kneeling position. We're looking for a bit of shoulder health here, trying to reset our shoulders, get them rotating as they should. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with my right shoulder first. So I'm going to brace with my left arm. So tension, trying to create tension through my left side. My glutes are engaged. My abs are also engaged. So they don't have to be like rock solid, rock hard arm, but I just want you to be able to feel your abs here. Feel your glutes slightly so you've got stability and brace through that left. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to lift your hand up so that your arm is in line with your ears, so your biceps in line with your ears. From there, you're going to externally rotate the hand, so the hand is now facing away. From there, you're going to keep the elbow and the hand tight. You'll feel a bit of cracking in your back. And the hand comes down to the side. From there, you're going to bring the hand back a quarter of the way. And then you're going to externally rotate the hand like you're opening the doorknob of a door. So you're rolling that doorknob away. So now, if you look at my shoulder is now set to where it should really live. So you've got that external rotation of the shoulder joint. It's back to where it should live. We're still bracing through the left side. From there, we're going to lift our hand up, trying to keep it tight. You will feel some cracking as I say. You're in line with your ear. You're going to come back down, keeping that tension through. Let's do it one more time. Bracing the left side, glutes slightly engaged, abs tucked, rib cage down. Hand comes up nice and tight, in line with the ear. Externally rotate the hand. Let the shoulder come down nice and tight. Back to the bottom. A quarter of the way backwards, you're grabbing hold of that door handle. You're opening that door. Externally rotating so that hand is facing the sky. Still got that tension through the left. Keeping that shoulder joint now, we're coming up. Nice and tight towards your body. We don't want your hand out here when you're doing it. Try and keep it tight and then let that hand go. Okay, let's go to the other side. So first thing, tension through the right, slight engagement through the glutes, slight engaging through the abs, rib cage down. Tall through the chest though, we don't want to be like this when we're doing it. So we're in a nice straight line with our body. From here, bracing in the right, hand comes up. External rotation, so palm facing away. Nice and tight towards the body. Hand comes down to your side. Quarter of the way up again. Keep that tension on. Opening that door handle. You've got your external rotation again in this shoulder joint. It's back to where it should live. Keep that hand tight, tight to your body. The bracing on the opposite side really helps here. And back down to center. Let's go again, one more time on this side. Bracing through your right. Hand comes up. External rotation, palms facing away from you now. Keep that hand tight. Back down to center. Quarter of the way up, behind you with that hand. Open that doorknob up so you've got that rotation. Keep that brace in your right side. Keep that hand tight and close to your body. And all the way down. Now again, I only did 2 reps on each side there, but actually You could do 5 on each side. You could do 10 each side if you want. Follow my technique, follow my tempo. So you see, I didn't rush those at all. Tried to keep that arm really tight to my body so I get really nice rotation through that shoulder joint. Okay, let's move on now to our lower body. Okay, so lower body. We're going to do a classic frog stretch. So this is to open up our hips, open up our adductors. We're going to first of all get a really wide knee position, really wide feet. We're going to be on our hands now with a flat back. From here, we're going to go left foot or right foot out to the side. We've got pressure through the floor, but we're going to actively release these muscles and open up the hips with a slight rocking motion while maintaining pressure through the floor. And you're going to feel it open up through here. Some of you might feel it slightly lower down, others will feel it really high up into your groin. And from there, let's rock back and forth. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And to reset, I want to reset with really wide knees again, really wide feet, and back to the other side. Pressure through the floor with that foot and feeling that stretch come in through your hips, through your glutes. Take that stretch by actively releasing, just a slight rock and forth. You don't need to rock too far forward. It's more important that you rock your bum slightly back towards your heels. And let's go 5 more through here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, up into your feet now. We're going to go with our feet hip width apart, and we're going to go slight knees bent here. What I want you to do is I want you to perform a hip hinge, which is simply I'm going to hinge from the hips. So you'll note in this position that my back is really flat. Even though I'm leaning down, my chest is actually quite proud here to maintain and adopt that straight spine. And what I want you to do is you're going to come up, you're going to squeeze your glutes. So just 5 of these. You should feel tension through your hamstrings. Now, to help with that tension, think about having all your weight through your heels. So feel like your heels are drilled into the floor. Should be able to wiggle the toes a little bit. So tension through your hamstrings, driving up, squeeze your glutes, and back down. Now we're going to go hands out to the side. Thumbs are into the sky. And as we come up, we're going to drive up, back down, hands up, tension through our back, standing up, squeezing our glutes. Back down, tension through our hamstrings, thumbs in the sky, back down, and squeeze up again. So this is called a hip hinge T-spine. Hands are out to the side, chest is tall, chin is up. Hinge from the hips, forcing my bum away, keeping my back flat, tension through my hamstrings again. Hands come down, hands come up, I squeeze my mid to upper back together and back up. And again, you can go much faster or slower than me. It's up to you. We're going to do 3 more. Squeezing my back, up I come, squeezing my glutes, tucking, squeezing my abs. 1 more. And rest there. You can pause the video and do as many as you want. We're just going to do like about 10 today, but you could do 20 if you wanted to. But make sure that you're really trying to feel that tension going through your hamstrings and through your glutes. Okay, next thing, we're going to carry on looking at our lower body, and we're going to do a slow tempo lateral squat. And this is kind of similar muscles that we're using here to the frog stretch, but we're going to work them again actively while stretching. So we're going to go pretty wide, so through your legs, so quite wide. And from here, we're going to transfer the weight over one leg, and you can see that my chest is pointing over that knee. So my knee's not caved in, my knee's driving outwards. I'm feeling tension through these abductors. I've got a lot of tension going through my quads, through my hamstrings. From there, back to center and driving at it again. Back to center, nice and slow. A lot of tension. Just waking up these muscles in your legs, in your quads, and let's swap sides. So 5 on the other side. Feel that stretch through the adductors, feel the tension in the muscles, in your legs. Straight spine, my chest is really proud here, my back is really straight. Nice and slow. One more. Good, and from there, we're gonna go down onto the mat, onto our backs. From here, we're going to go into a bridge. We're going to squeeze our glutes, so our glutes are engaged here. And from there, we're going to march. Now, what's important here is if you put your hands on your hips and you start marching with your legs driving up into the sky, the good thing about having your hands on your hips is you can feel if your hips are going to stay neutral here, so they're not collapsing every time I lift a leg or bring my foot to placing it down on the ground. So you'll note that when I place this foot down on the ground now, that this doesn't collapse. They stay really straight and in a straight line. And this is really good for maintaining strong glutes, strong hips, strong hamstrings. And you don't need to force your bum up too far into the sky either. Like, you don't really need to exaggerate this position to fully squeeze your glutes. In fact, go quite high and then drop it by ½ an inch. Still check that your glutes are really engaged and then start the exercise. So we're just going to do 5 on each side here. 1. Maintain that straight hips. 4, 5, and 5. And then bum down and reset. From there, our last one is going to be floor slides. Now, we're going to lie fully down again, but this time we're going to go knees bent, feet flat on the floor, bring your arms down. From there, we're going to slide our hands up, we're going to open up our chest, and your chest should feel more open now, especially after doing those shoulder rotations. Try and keep your hands, try and keep your forearms on the floor, just trying to open up through your shoulders, through your chest, and deep breaths. And we're looking for 10 reps on each side here. So 5, your hands don't need to touch in the middle. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then back to center. And that is your morning mobility routine. Now, as I say, this can be performed every single day. It just wakes up the body, it gets you moving, and it's a pretty good warm up for the gym too. I hope you enjoyed today's class and hopefully see you again soon.